Hey, howdy, what's going on, guys? It's your boy. Welcome back to another video. So today is a very, very exciting day, except for it's not at all. I'm going to be cleaning, and I'm miserable about it,
Mic'd up mundane tasks.
but that's okay. So work recently has kind of sucked, and I've been scheduled on a. You get one day off, you get 7 days on, one day off, 7 days on, something like that. I think that's a very big over exaggeration, but that's what it feels like because my shifts, I keep working in 17 different locations. Let me tell you, if they ever ask you to be a floater at a job, say no, man, because they'll make you do like 4 different jobs in one specific day, and it makes your shifts feel like 4 different shifts. And oh my god, this week has been long, and I'm really annoyed because I get one day off, and then I'm right back at it, and then once again I work like 4 or 5 days in a row, and then I get one day off, and then I'm back at it. And I don't know the next time I get 2 back-to-back days off yet, and it's stressing me out because I thrive off of the days that I have, multiple days off, but I haven't had that in a while, and now my room is starting to show for that. So today I'm going to be cleaning my room, and I'm probably going to be ranting about random things. So thank you guys so much for coming by and checking this out. I'm going to get to cleaning, and I will see you whenever I have a random thought to share. I'm happy to be sad. Da, 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 da. I'm looking really disappointed. I heard somewhere that supposedly the Spotify Wraps end up like cutting off like before November and December. And I'm kind of upset by that because I've been trying to like binge listen to a specific artist so that I could be in their like top 0.11111% like listeners or something like that. But I don't think it's gonna happen because supposedly it cut off in October. And I listen to the person a lot, but I am not the kind of person who plays music whenever I don't have things going on. And I'm really upset because I'm like, I already know some people are probably going to have listened to him for like more hours than there are, in a year. And I'm going to, look foolish for being like, oh man, I bet I'm one of his top listeners. And then I'm going to be like, maybe like top 30% or something. I don't know. I'm disappointed in myself though. I will say that. Bro, I don't understand why this is being so difficult right now. Usually it's like super duper easy. Barely an inconvenience. If you get that reference, thank you. I love you. Also, I want to show off something actually. So for people who do not get that reference, it's from a YouTube show that used to be on the Screen Rant channel. Now it's its own separate thing. But it's called Pitch Meetings. And there's a producer guy and then there's a showrunner guy. And it basically just like calls out all the dumbest like behind the scenes decisions that are made in movies. And it's a really, really fun show. If you haven't watched it, go search it up. It's just search up like Pitch Meeting and then the name of a movie that's came out the last 2 years. You'll probably find one. Absolutely hilarious. And the guy who makes it, this guy named Ryan George, I have a YouTube of him. It makes me so happy because it's such a cool figure, and not a lot of people probably have it, and it makes me feel like a super duper ultra omega fan because that guy's hilarious. And literally, what's it called? I watched some of his YouTube videos. I want to say like back when he first started making the pitch meeting videos, and I didn't even realize that he blew up because I just had been watching him for so long. So like eventually became like a thing where it's like some of his videos would have like 15 million views or something like that, and I'm like, when did that happen? Because I used to watch him back when he had like, I want to say like 100,000 views or something like that, which is still a lot, but not nearly as much. I was like, oh my god. And that's when I said, I'm like, I'm not addicted. I could stop at any time. I just don't want to. But anyways, yeah. So earlier, I think I was talking about YouTube numbers, and I wanted to talk about YouTube numbers some more because I think it's absolutely insane. So for the month of October, for my main YouTube channel, spoiler alert, this isn't my main YouTube channel. The other one's called Snacks and Cinema. It's more of a niche channel. I make this one because I really wanted to get to making like vlog type videos because that's what I used to love making on here. But the problem was back when I made vlog videos, they didn't get the same like reaction and nobody really liked them. And a lot of people were like, oh my god, why are you making this? Because the majority of my content at the time was either cooking videos or me reacting to movies or like watching movies and like telling you my honest thoughts on them. And so a lot of people, every time I would post just a regular vlog, were like, this isn't what we signed up for. You need to make different kind of content. So I stopped making vlog videos for a while. And then recently I was like, man, I really miss doing that. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to get back into making vlogs. I'm just going to make it a separate channel. Surprise, that's what this is. But last month on my main YouTube channel, like I said, Snacks and Cinema, if you guys want to go see it for whatever reason, I like did terrible with views, right? Like I think it's like the worst views that I've had since like maybe like February. Like it was pretty bad. Usually I'm averaging like 6,000 views a month. I want to say I got like 4,000 or something, right? In the month of November, which the day that I'm recording this, I don't know if I'm uploading it around the same time. The day that I'm recording this, I want to say, oh wait, hold up. I was telling you the date. Let me start with that. Let me tell you the date. Today is November 12th, and I already have more views in the month of November than I did the entire month of October, which I think is insane. And then on top of that, I've gained more subscribers in the month of November, just the 12 days. I've earned more subscribers, more views, more watch time hours than the entire month of October on that channel. And I think that that's insane. I woke up today and I gained like 5 subscribers while I was asleep last night. And that just feels so cool. And honestly, I've been doing the same on this YouTube channel. Like this YouTube channel, I had like 10 subscribers for a really long time. And then all of a sudden I'm at 18. I don't know when that happened. And I had 19 for like, I want to say maybe a day. And then somebody unsubscribed like immediately. And I'm like, thank you, I guess. I don't know. I will say this. I'm always thrown off when I lose subscribers because like I've never can be able to like figure out what it is that made them leave. And it drives me insane because like I really want to grow and like I want to make content that people enjoy. And whenever I lose subscribers, I'm like, okay, somebody didn't enjoy this video. But like since they don't like leave a comment or anything, I have no idea what I'm doing to lose subscribers. And it drives me insane because like I really just want to be a people pleaser? Hold up. I don't want to be a people pleaser. I want to do whatever I want to do. And I want to make the kind of content that I enjoy making. No, now I sound like selfish. That was terrible, actually. I'm going to cut that out. He's not going to cut that out. I know him. He's lazy. I love you, though. I'm talking to my future editing self right now, by the way. I love you guys, too, though. You guys watching. I don't want you guys to feel, like, excluded in that. This is going to take forever. Okay, so for the longest time, I had thought that this movie trope was just, like, absolutely ridiculous. But, like, I'm starting to realize why it exists and how it's, like, actually low-key makes so much sense. So sometimes you'll watch like Christmas movies, right? And like specifically Hallmark movies are the ones that do this. But there will be like some like big wealthy businessman who's like, you know what we should do for changing this company, making this company a better thing? And they'll suggest Christmas 365. And they're like, let's make Christmas something that we celebrate year round. And Christmas is something that we need the entire year because people just love Christmas and Christmas is the best thing ever. And I found out why that actually makes sense nowadays because earlier today I bought some Christmas ornaments and let me tell you, Christmas ornaments are insane. I bought like 4 Christmas ornaments. I spent, I want to say, like $40. You're telling me if I want to decorate an entire tree, fill up an entire tree with ornaments, I'm probably going to spend over $100 to get all those ornaments? Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Yeah, no wonder a big wealthy businessman is wanting to do Christmas 365. It's a ripoff. Christmas is a ripoff. Who is going to tell me that? I don't think I ever want to grow up again because every once in a while there will be something magical and it'll be ruined for me because the economy sucks. You guys know that? The economy sucks. I'm going to go cry about it, but like at the same time, I really want to decorate my tree. So I'm probably going to spend like over $100 on a Christmas tree that I'm going to have up in my room for a month. And you know what? It's going to make me happy for that month. So it's worth it. I don't think it is. I don't think anything is worth it, to be honest. Sometimes I'm going to shut up because I think I'm about to get like really emotional and deep and not in the good way or in the good way. I don't think it's a good way. I don't think either way is a good way, to be honest. I probably need therapy, but you know what's not something I can afford? The answer is therapy, by the way. But you know what? That's why I'm getting a Christmas tree because I can't afford therapy, but I can afford to spend a bunch of money on ornaments that I don't really need to make a tree that I don't really need look super pretty to give me fake happiness that I kind of actually need. You know what I mean? I don't think you do know what I mean. And if you do know what I mean, thank you because I don't know what I mean. So if you can decipher what I'm trying to say while I can't decipher what I'm trying to say it and I'm the one saying it. Oh, I shouldn't have a cord there. I just about like sent my $300 gaming console flying. That would have sucked. I'm going to unplug that so that doesn't happen. Ugh. Oh my god, speaking of economy and ripoffs and things like this, I'm holding this pair of shorts right here. I own like 3 pairs of like nice gym shorts that are like, they have this little breathable part on the bottom and then they have like pockets and stuff like that. Why is it so expensive to get gym clothing? I feel like for the most part, gym clothing should be one of the cheapest kinds of clothing because for one, there's so much less of it. And the reason I say like there's so much less of it, gym clothing is like booty shorts. That means you're using less material to make this stuff right off the bat, right? Just starting with that. And then for 2, it's the material, the dry fit stuff is relatively affordable. Like anybody who's ever like actually done the research into it, it's a pretty affordable thing and compared to like most like cotton and like polyester and stuff like that. So like, tell me why. I was looking into getting some like athletic wear and I was gonna get some like actual like matching sets for the gym, right? The cheapest like matching outfit I was able to find on like Dick's Sporting Goods or like some like websites like those was like $56. $56 just to look good while I'm working out? Oh my god, never again, bro. Never again. I'm gonna stick to my athletic shorts that I've been wearing since I was like 4 years old. God, I can't imagine that. Like the people who actually go out and buy matching sets, you guys you guys have like so much money, and I kind of wish I could relate, bro. Like, really wish I could relate. Okay, I'm just gonna rant about something real quick because it's something that's been like driving me insane, and it's happened a couple of times recently. Can like people stop calling me an adult? Like, I really like don't want to be referred to as an adult. Adult for one, I'm 19 years old, so like, yeah, kind of an adult, maybe an adult. I'm a teenager. Okay, this is my last year being a teenager. Let me be a teenager one more year, please. Thank you. And then also the other day at work, one of my team leads called me and he was like, "Hey, can you do me a favor and take this like order out or whatever, and like pick up this order?" And I looked at the order. It was alcohol. It was all alcohol. Literally nothing but alcohol. And I called him back immediately, and I was just like, "Hey, I just want to verify. Am I legally able to do this?" And he was just like, what are you talking about?" And he like laughed. I could hear him laugh like on the walkie. He's just like what what do you mean? And I was just like, I want to verify before I do this order that I'm legally allowed to do it and I'm not going to get anybody in trouble. He was like, once again, like dumbfounded. He was like, what is he talking about? And he was like, "Wait, can you go to 3 real quick?" And I like went to 3, and that's like the channels on the walkie or whatever. And he was like, how old are you? I was like, "I'm 19." And he's like, "Shut up right now." I was like, "I'm 19." He's just like, dude, I thought you were like 25 or something. First of all, not to diss my own hairstyle, but I'm gonna diss my own hairstyle right now. Would a 25-year-old have like hair that's like super fluffy and long and outrageous like this? Like, my hair is all over the place in a giant mess 97% of the time. I'm pretty sure a 25-year-old would have their life together a little bit more than I currently do. Now, not to say, if you're 25 years old and you have a hairstyle like this, or you don't have your life together, that's fine, right? I don't mean to call you out, but I'm just like, I feel like them assuming that I was an adult was like crazy. And then the other day, this one really ticked me off. One of my managers was giving us all a lecture about something. Like, I don't even remember what it was, but it was like a really weird lecture. And he went and like ended it by saying, "You guys are all adults. We shouldn't be needing to have this conversation right now." And I'm just sitting there looking at my other coworker who I know is 19, and just being like, he realizes some of us aren't adults, right? Because I'm like, they understand my pain, where it's like, we aren't old enough to do so many different things. We shouldn't be considered adults. And then also, our brain is still developing. Shouldn't be considered adults. Like, I don't understand the whole notion of like, once you graduate high school, you're automatically an adult. Like, that's it. I I went to a high school. It, I don't know how to say this without sounding super rude, but I'm just gonna say it. The high school I went to, half the people I graduated with were like the dumbest people I've ever met, and I don't know how they're gonna survive in the actual like real world, right? You do not need to be smart to graduate high school. You do not need to be mature to graduate high school. You need literally just to show up to graduate high school. High school is like the easiest thing ever to graduate, and I really hate the notion that like, oh, you're a high school graduate, you're an adult, you know what you're doing. Like, no, because high school is basically a participation trophy. If you get your high school diploma, that pretty much just means you stuck through the 12 years of schooling you need to do. Like, it literally means nothing. It doesn't take any skill or effort or anything. And before some people are going to be like, well, actually, it's pretty hard for some people. I don't know about all high schools, right? Because I can only talk about the ones that I attended. They pretty much spoon feed you all the information you need to graduate, and then if you don't have all the credits and stuff that you need, they will put you in the easiest classes to assure that you get those credits. Like, I don't know a single person who could have not passed high school, if that makes sense. Because, like, what's it called? Once again, not to diss the school that I went to. The guy who I sat next to in my fourth period English class, it was the only class I had that wasn't an honors class. I don't even think he can speak English. And like, I'm not gonna say like, you need to be able to like speak English to be like successful in America or anything like that. But this dude passed every single writing assignment ever. I would sometimes see him while he was like taking notes and stuff like that. That man's handwriting looked like probably like a 4-year-old's handwriting, and I don't even know how the reading teacher was able to read his writing. I'm assuming that she got to a point where she was just like, you know what, he turned something in. A+. What a great student. He's doing great. And then there would also be times where that same English teacher would come up to me and she'd be like, "Oh my god, your writing is so good." And I would literally like just submit whatever my rough draft was because I did not feel like actually putting in the effort. And she would always be like amazed at how great my writing was. And I'm like, are the other students that bad that my like really crappy rough draft is considered amazing to her? Because what's it called? There was one assignment we needed to do. I want to say I spent like 25 minutes on it, and I like quickly rushed it and threw it all together and like submitted it. And she was just like, "This is one of the best slideshow presentations I've ever seen in my life." And I'm just like, I'm genuinely concerned for the future of America if this is the best you've seen, because oh my god, that was really embarrassing. Already, you ready for the segment? This is what I like to call post for the thumbnail segment. You think one of those is thumbnail worthy? Hold up. I need to try this again. Hold up. Do I need a button on my shirt? Because I do look like a slut right now, don't I? Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that'd be great for the views, but I'm not a clickbaiter. That's not something I do. I was going to throw up like something that shows that I do clickbait, but at the same time, I actually don't think I do clickbait anymore. Like, I try my best not to. There we go. Is that thumbnail worthy? You'll be able to be the judge of it because you know what the thumbnail for this video was. And it was probably that, wasn't it? Look at us go. I'm unoriginal and uncreative. I'm really confused about how my laundry goes because, like, I just folded and put away all of my laundry. I have about 17 shirts here, a single pair of pants, and 3 pairs of athletic shorts. What do I wear on a daily basis, bro? Apparently 4 shirts and then 2 pairs of athletic shorts. I don't even know. Like, this is crazy to me. That's all my clothes. And don't get me wrong, there's some dirty clothes over here, so, like, I can assume also that I've potentially worn these shorts. But also, does that just mean that I wear more shirts than I wear pants? Because at the same time, that makes sense. But at the same time, 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 but at the same time. I don't know. Bro, the other day I got a comment on this channel, and it was somebody who was like, "Hey, I really like your videos. You're a really funny person." And they were asking if I needed help with like editing my videos. Which, first of all, does that mean you think that my videos are terrible? What do you mean? Do I need help editing my videos? Does it look like my videos are terribly edited, and that I need assistance editing? Because for one, I probably do. But I thought it was funny because like I saw that and I was like, oh my god. For one, yeah, does that mean that my editing is terrible? But also for two, I would totally love help, right? And like with me having multiple YouTube channels, it would totally be a great thing if I got like an editor or something. But also, I don't think I ever want anybody to see any of the outcuts that I do for some of these videos, because there's a lot of times where I, like in this video, there probably was one already, where I was just like, future editing Blake is going to cut that out, and then I probably left it in. There are some parts where I will be like, I have like basically like a code red word that I say, where like if I say something that I think was way too far like fetched and something that I definitely should not be posting on the internet, I will say a word, and then that tells my future editing self, cut that out, you gotta cut it out. And so I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, having an editor would be so nice. And then I'm like, they're just gonna randomly hear me say like 17 pink flamingos, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck was that? And I'm gonna, I don't have time to explain to somebody that if I say something that I really don't want to be in the video, I have a code word already set for it. You know what I mean? Like I really don't. Also, it's not 17 pink flamingos. I just said that because if I said what the code word was right now, this entire segment of the video would probably be cropped out because my future editing Blake just hears the word and knows, oh, cut out the last 30 seconds. Because that's what I do. I'm exhausted, bro. Also, not to be that guy, if you enjoy my videos, you would not enjoy editing my videos because it takes a lot to crop down the parts that are actually worth watching. And especially with my Drive With Me videos, I think I'm gonna quit Drive With Me videos for the time being because I can't get the audio right, and it's driving me insane because I've tried like literally everything. And what's it called? There's been like 3 that I posted that have like not great audio. I've recorded about like 7 or 8 now that I've had to completely delete. So like the 3 that you're seeing are the best case scenarios for the audio on those videos right now. And it's driving me insane. So I think after the Christmas season is over, I'm going to buy myself a really nice high quality mic. I'm going to do a lot of research and make sure that the one that I'm getting is actually legit. Yeah, right now I'm just over that. But man, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and end this video here because I did the most important part, which was cleaning up all of my clothes. So I think all of my mic'd up Mundane task videos are literally going to be just me doing my laundry because that's what it was today. It's what it was last time. Probably what it's going to be next time. And then also that confirms that I get a video every single week because I do my laundry every single week. So groovy, so cool. Anyways, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you guys so much for coming by and checking it out. I love and appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, feel free to like and subscribe. And I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bow, bow, bow.